Hi, I'm Joost, Content Decoder, and today I'm looking at Ezoic Page Booster, which helps me with upgrading my old content. The Page Booster is part of Niche IQ, so when I go there you see the Page Booster here, and it uses your Google Search Console data. So in order for it to work, you can first authorize the Google Search Console data, and then you have access to all of these extra features. Now what Page Booster does is it looks at the content that does well, that's increased in traffic, and the content that decreased in traffic. Now, of course, it's always nice to see that your content is increasing, but you'll get the most value in looking at which pages decrease, because Page Booster can help you address that issue. So here's just an overview, the 3 top increases and the 3 top losses. And here's a breakdown of the trend, so you can see if your site overall is doing well. But I'm going to go to the page list over here, and this is where you can see all the pages in a specific category, so like trending down, stable, or trending up. And I'm of course going to look at the trending down section here to see which types of articles I can improve. Now you can see which article decreased. You can see its search position and the search position change. Now this is compared to the previous month, so you can always look 1 month back here. And you can see the search traffic and the traffic change. Now the power here lies in gathering that Search Console data to actually get some insights on how to improve this. Because the Niche IQ Page Booster tool looks at the queries that have been decreasing for this page, so you are able to maybe expand the content a bit on this particular topic. Now of course you can gather this information yourself, but it's pretty hard to get useful data out of Search Console. Search Console is notoriously hard to get meaningful insights on an individual page, but Niche IQ uses the API to get this data. Now I've created a report like this myself as well before Page Booster was created, so I had access to this data. Like here is my Search Console data. I imported into Google Data Studio, or Looker Studio as it's called now, and I was able to look at a landing page, select one, and then look at all of the different queries this particular landing page was ranking for, like the impressions and the changes in there, the URL clicks. So you can make this yourself in Looker Studio, but now you don't have to anymore, because Ezoic found a way to use the API themselves and create like this very useful dashboard for this themselves. Now you can also see here, when going to the overview, that I've used Page Booster to optimize these pages again, and you can see the traffic change that resulted in that. Now these pages are for a Dutch site, but you can also do this for other sites you have as well. So let's look at this site so you can get a better sense of how to use this, because for a lot of you, I know Dutch words don't make much sense. So let's go to the page list and look at what's trending down. And look at one of these examples here. So this is how to substitute dashi in your stock. And here are some keywords that I lost traffic on. So my page is about substituting dashi, a type of Japanese stock, and popular substitutes for that. Now one of the keywords I lost rankings for is a dashi powder substitute. So that's obviously in the same query network as dashi substitute, and people are specifically searching for the powdered version and substitutes for that. So this is something that I do not directly address on this page. So this could be like a whole section about the dashi powder substitutes. Maybe other powdered forms of stock or bouillon cubes that you could use to substitute this. I could also try and incorporate alternative more into my page and use instant dashi as a synonym for powder as well, so I can increase my overall relevance for the substitution of this Japanese ingredient. Now another one here is, will ramen help an upset stomach? I could do the same thing here. Best ramen for an upset stomach. I don't address this on the page at all, because this is an informational article that I've created, but the best ramen for an upset stomach are also in the same query network here, so I can incorporate this into my page and increase my overall relevance for this topic. And I can also see one of the brands that I might use for the best ramen for an upset stomach, of course if it's good for an upset stomach, to use on my page as well. So these are the ways you can use Niche IQ Page Booster to increase your rankings of pages that have lost some rankings. It will tell you which pages you need to upgrade because you're losing a lot of traffic, so you never have to worry about deciding what content to upgrade and what content to leave alone. And you're also getting here some suggestions on what type of content to add to your pages to make it more relevant for these types of queries. I hope you can use this in your own business. Click on the link below to sign up for Ezoic if you haven't done that already. It's an affiliate link, so that helps out the channel as well.